Well, good day, everyone. Ben Buckland on a beautiful, beautiful day. We're going to have some dues to pay for this. I mean, the weather gods don't just sit there and throw them one after the other, these high, soft, outside, get the heart, the meat of the bat on this baby. There's not going to be a prettier day. They just don't do that day after day after day in Northwest Oklahoma. There has to be some dues to pay. My friends, this is Chamber Chats, and across from me is the usual Associate SID NWOSU Cade Kennedy, producing and directing. And as we were going into the intro, being the producer director that he is, he said to me, "Hey, isn't this the day that Jody has her board meeting?" So about 45 seconds ago, I text Jody. We should have an answer here pretty quick, but right now we're Jody-less. So it's Ben and Cade here at the Radio Ranch, which is really not a bad place to be. So Cade, let me open with this question. How you been?
I'm better now. I guess I'm better now is the only way I can put that, because this last week that I've gone through has been absolutely something. I think both of us have been through an absolutely something kind of week.
Let me bring people to date, and they may not really enjoy watching two old frumpy women talk over the back fence about their medical conditions, named Cade and Ben. But
that might be what this episode is.
Yeah, I text Cade or called, I can't remember, and said, "Hey, we've got a Winoka game tonight." I think it was last Tuesday.
It was Tuesday, yes.
And I said, "Can you cover that? Because I'm sick." And you went, "No, I'm sick." And that's kind of when this started, huh?
Yeah, this started Monday morning. If you would have asked me that question, I would have said, yeah, I can do it. No problem. I feel fine. I came up here. I did Chamber Chat with Jody, talked about all the great programming we were going to have on that week. And we were going to have a lot of great stuff going on. But unfortunately, you'd let me know you had the flu. And little did I know until the next day, or really not until Wednesday afternoon, I was having COVID.
Now, COVID's the flu, isn't it?
I mean, it's yes, but no, from what I've been told. It's a lot of the same symptoms. You would think you have the flu, which is what I thought I had. And I haven't had the flu in forever. I usually get my flu shot. This is one of the few years where I was like, I haven't had it long enough. I could skip it. So I thought, of course, that's my luck. One of the busier weeks, and I'm going to be out for a few days with the flu. And instead, I had COVID, which I had not had COVID in 5 years. So I completely forgot what it felt like to be.
Oh, did you have it 5 years ago?
I had it when it was first making the rounds. We had a big Thanksgiving party. And
your family?
Yes. And 11 of the 12 people at that party got COVID.
Oh, Lord.
The only person that didn't was my mom. And I don't know how that worked. She was the one person that absolutely could not afford to have COVID.
That's why we call her Mother Teresa. She has special stuff.
She does. She was the only one of our entire family not to get COVID. And I don't know how that worked. So I just had to stay away from her for a week. It was an interesting time where we were wearing masks inside our house. I never thought I would ever have to do that in my life, but
you were wearing masks inside your house?
Yes, because I didn't want her to get it. She, at the time, if you remember, it was all the,
Oh, you were going to die within a week.
Oh, yeah. If she caught it, she was done. It was a bad deal. It was over. And so it was like, we were scared to death about it because we didn't want to mess with it. And so I remember having to call Northwestern to tell them that I had COVID, to have them go through their system to inform all the professors. And I was going to have to retake my final over Christmas break if I didn't get healthy quick enough.
Did you?
I did. I came in the last day, still had had just gotten over my fever, but still in that kind of phase where you still feel like you do, but you technically don't. So I felt like my head was on fire trying to do algebra. It was not a good morning. Still got an A on that exam. I don't know how.
Wow.
Maybe the fever helped my brain do algebra.
Could
I don't
be.
know.
Could be.
If you gave me that same test today now, I guarantee you I would not get anywhere near as close on it.
I have the same concept with algebra that I had when I took algebra. X's need to stay X's. Y's need to stay
X
Y's.
is not a number.
No.
It's a letter.
No, just let her go. So we have a report from Jody at the chamber. I quote, no. Oh, my
That's
question was, are we good today? No.
No.
Today is the second Monday, so I have my board meeting. I didn't think to remind you. Sorry, I had it on my calendar as Wednesday. So we may as well refigure this deal because we've got a couple of things coming up. Okay? So we have, we did the promotion with the Radfords, Laura primarily. Well, yeah, she is the godmother. Actually, that's not right. Teresa is the godmother. We'll have to get another title for Laura. But we did the promotion with the dogs and the owners and Santa and Mrs. Claus. The promotion was Paws and Claws Christmas photos, and then we put them on the digital billboard that's in the parking lot of McClure's agency. And that billboard has never looked better. There's nothing that looks better than some shiny dogs and red and white, and Santa and Mrs. Claus are just as good as it gets with red and white. And Laura made that her backdrop. It was just gorgeous. It was wonderful. Well, the dog that won it it went on Facebook as a contest. We have a prize to award and an interview to have with Kirk Treacle, whose beautiful black German Shepherd is the winner. A mini Sheltie, cat's mini Sheltie. Cat is not a cat. Cat is a nickname for Caitlin, who is a really interesting woman with a really interesting dog. You know, Kate, we did 20 of those things in 3 hours. Come in, sit down, get acquainted. Most dogs have never seen Santa, let alone sit side by side between Santa and Mrs. Claus. They are both, compared to most dogs, pretty good-sized people, and they're kind of intimidating. So it takes a little doing. Most everybody, I think everybody actually, even the two, what do puppies come in?
Oh gosh.
When your puppies has a litter.
There we go. There we go.
The two litters of new puppies. One litter was 3 weeks old. They even settled down and were fine with Santa and Mrs. Claus after a while. But the Kate's mini Sheltie tore that place down. Not in fear, but in, what's behind this? What if I do this? What if I go over this? What are they doing here? What's over there? Whoa, I could get out the door. I could get on the main highway and run with big trucks. It was can you say cluster on it? Well, I guess you can. I mean, there's several kinds of clusters.
Yeah.
It was quite a little cluster. The rest of them, beautiful. And the dog, beautiful, beautiful dog. That was second place. So we have that award to do. And also, since we last met, we have an Alvanite who is a world champion, Taylor Munsell, the breakaway roping champion, absolute world champion, Cape, has acquiesced graciously to come and be interviewed, and we get to meet her, and of course we know her Aunt Kai Pierce, so we have that to do. So, not that that's a chore, but I mean that's something we want to have on our radio station. So, what if we meet here on Wednesday and do chamber chats and all that at once? Are you up for that?
That sounds like fun to me.
It does? Okay. Let's try to do that because Thursday is out. And I'll tell you quickly why Thursday is out. Since we are doing old person medical talks over the back fence type of thing, are you okay with your COVID conversation? You don't need to add any more stuff?
No, I don't need to add any more.
Okay. Did you think you were going to die?
A little bit, actually. Tuesday morning, I had the worst chills I'd ever had. I mean, it wasn't just normal, your body feels cold and your arms get goosebumps and all. Like, I was full on shaking.
Mm-hmm,
like, full on rattling around for a minute or two. And I thought, well, okay, this is the end. This is kind of a sad way to go out, but if this is it, this is it. Thankfully, it wasn't. Obviously, I'm still here. But
I was going to point that out to you, but I thought, well, he'll catch on to that. It's a deal. Speaking of deals, we have been asked yearly for the last 4, I think, maybe 5, to live stream the Medford tournament. And boy, did I drop one on them. I mean, I wasn't sick really until a day before the tournament. You had already told me you were sick and out.
Yeah.
Dustin Goodnow had graciously, from the KRDR station, had graciously said, hey, I'll help. Put me in, coach, but I've got some limitations. Because he had a ball game to do,
right?
So
he had Northwestern Thursday and Saturday. So he said, I can do Friday. So I'm loading equipment. I'm going to trottle up there. And then I get to call them and go, boys, can't do it. It was not I suppose putting together a tournament is like, well, I know it is because I put together tournaments. It's like any venue. There's about a half a dozen things that go completely to heck the last little bit. And then this guy calls and says, I can't live stream your tournament. We do it so well, and I say that with practically no humility, but they are really, really thrilled with the way we do present that tournament. And they don't have a plan B, or they didn't have. So I guess YouTube became the plan B. I saw that Winoka, Robin Klein, the girls coach, was on Facebook saying, go to YouTube to watch the Winoka tournament. Winoka was in the Burlington tournament. Did you get the results of that, by the way? I can quickly look that up. I know they were able to get a win or two out there.
I know. I got it to the second day and then went to bed and went, whatever happens, happens. And I've not. But at the first day, the boys lost, girls won. Second day, boys had won, and the girls were playing when I called it. Can't answer the bell again.
Let me see what we can get here pulled up.
Okay.
Okay. For the Lady Rails, they beat Sharon Mutual on Thursday.
Okay.
And then lost to Hillsdale Christian and Corn Bible Academy. And keep in mind, those are both ranked opponents in Class B2. Hillsdale Christian's probably going to go to the state tournament this year.
Where is Hillsdale Christian?
In Hillsdale.
I know, but where's Hillsdale?
Hillsdale will be north of Enid, I believe.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I got it.
The Hillsdale and Criblin Hillsdale also has Hillsdale Christian now as well.
I see.
So
there's 2 schools there?
Yes, surprisingly. You wouldn't think it in a community that doesn't even have a road connected to it, not a highway or anything, just a little county road, but They've got 2 schools there.
Well, why not? Why not? So then what happened?
So they lose there, so they go 1-2. And then on the boys' side, let's see what the boys did. The boys ended up losing the first day to Pioneer, beat Allen Cleo the second day, and then lost to Sharon Mutual in a tough game on the third day.
Tough game being what?
5-point loss to Sharon Mutual.
Is that right?
Yes.
Let's see. I saw somewhere the I don't know what it's called. It's a necklace kind of a thing that you get for hustle and playing above and beyond. Was awarded to Roland George on the Winoka side. So he must have had a pretty good game. You got any kind of a break out there?
I do not have anything on that.
Okay. That's to be expected. So let me see. The next thing on the schedule from Winoka, what day is today of the month?
Today's the 12th. They're at O'Keene tomorrow, I believe.
Yes, and you have checked that we can do an away game. Can we do an away game?
We can do an away game.
We can?
We can, yeah.
Okay.
O'Keene's got their nice newer gym that they built a few years ago, so.
Yeah, that is a nice. And the AD over there is Tanner.
Yeah.
Tanner Allen, a greater human being, only exists inside the Allen household back in Laverne. Let me see. Oh, Lord. We've got the Buffalo tournament coming up.
Yeah, that's next week.
22nd. Would 22nd be a Thursday?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, 22nd, 23rd, 24th would be about right.
We got to figure out a way to do that because we really pulled the rug on them at Burlington with no what am I trying to say?
No coverage or calling it or
no real. I mean, I informed him the day of the tournament that I was too sick to do it.
Yeah.
That's not really how you ought to treat people, but I'm not sure that you can call people 2 days before you get sick and go, hey,
I'm going to be sick in 2 days.
I'm getting sick in 2 days. So please don't think anything phony's going on here. I will be sick. So what do you think about this Wednesday thing? Are we okay with that?
Yes, we're good with
we'll
that.
do the Wednesday thing. There was something else that I needed to talk with you about. You have any idea what I'm thinking?
No.
Well,
I wish I could, but no.
I was afraid. No, you really don't. You really don't. I have a mentor who says, Ben, your mind is a very dangerous place. Never go in there by yourself. Never. Always take somebody in. So whatever it was that I was going to talk to you about had I've got it.
You remember? Okay,
yeah.
Good. Good.
Meet the candidates. We have a mayoral race coming up in Alva, America, and it comes up February the 7th. We have a committee that is helping right now, finding us a place to do a meet the candidates. The candidates are Joe Parsons and Joey Milton, and a gentleman whose name does not come to me, but it's not any kind of a secret. It's just that I can't remember it. He is an employee at Northwestern. Let me see if, you know what we might do right here is to take just a minute and hear from Alva State Bank, and I will find this in my text. I don't want to short this person. Everything in politics legally through radio and TV needs to be equal. So let me find this gentleman's name, and it's not his fault that I don't know his name. It's mine. We'll be right back.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company, older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you and small enough to know you.
We love to give back to our customers. Did you know Alva State Bank offers a great rewards checking account program? That's right. You can earn cash back or high interest with our Kasasa accounts. We will even refund you up to $25 in ATM fees.
How do I qualify?
It's simple. Just swipe your debit card 12 times, sign up for online statements, and have one ACH credit or debit post to your account.
Can I do it online?
Yes. Just visit our website at www.alvastatebank.com to see if our Kasasa Rewards program is right for you.
We make banking easy. Whether you're at home, the office, or in your car, our online or mobile banking options help you juggle busy schedules and financial needs.
We plant roots where others have branches.
Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Holder Drug, your local pharmacy. Stop in and check out some of the new available items at Holder's, starting with our hanging scrolls and banners. Expecting a child soon? Holder Drug is the perfect place for your baby registry. Find more information by stopping by the store or visit us online at holderdrug.com. As always, free delivery with your medications and prescriptions, along with specials at the fountain. That's Holder Drug, located on the downtown square, right here in Alva.
With a class at Northwest Technology Center this month, choose one of our evening classes including computer fundamentals, cooking, health-related courses, business development, and much more. Northwest Technology Center also offers training for your business at your convenience. Contact us today for more information at 580-327-0344 in Alva or 580-227-3708 in Fairview. Northwest Technology Center is preparing students for success in education, careers, and life.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
America's Oasis, a whole new world of off-road delight. America's Oasis, joining the north edge of the Little Sahara State Park just south of Winoka, is open for business, and they invite you and your family to come stay and play. To explore all the possibilities, go to their website, americasoasis.com, and see the many ways you can come to Northwest Oklahoma and play in the sand. America's Oasis, an amazing concept. You have to experience it to believe it. Come visit America's Oasis, just south of Winoka, the little city by the sand.
Clean Harbors, hazardous waste disposal and recycling services provide the widest range of recycling, treatment, and disposal options for all your hazardous waste streams. Unmatched in North America, our infrastructure of hazardous waste management facilities services all of the U.S. and Canada, northern Mexico, and Puerto Rico. We handle both drum and bulk hazardous waste in liquid, solid, semi-solid, sludge, and gas forms. One call handles all your hazardous waste disposal needs. Located in Winoka, where we proudly support our railroaders.
What do you look for in a good ag lender? Local decision making? Quick responses on questions? Personalized business packages with a focus on your financial goals? Guidance with the latest technology? On-site visits with respect for your time and your schedule? Well, if that sounds good to you, you should give us a call. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the leader in ag lending.
Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, an equal housing lender, online at farmcreditloans.com.
We are very fortunate to live, to work, and to be able to play in this part of the world. We're also thankful for all of our blessings, our friends, and our neighbors in and around the Winoka area. One of our big blessings is having our own animal doctor. That's Dr. Michaela Zook. Dr. Michaela Zook is now located in downtown Winoka and can be reached at any time by telephone, 580-554-0226. Dr. Michaela Zook, one more blessing, and our hometown veterinarian.
In downtown Winoka.
Welcome back, Ben Buckland with you know who. Well, you may not. Cade Kennedy, our humble but very glamorous producer director, as well as the associate SID at NWOKC. And we're talking about doing a meet the candidates for mayor. Joe Parsons, Joey Milton, and Brian Parrish. Did I say that right?
I thought it said it was Sari.
Farish.
That might be right. This is bad that we just heard it and we still can't figure out the last. This is bad. This is bad. This is why we're having a meet the candidates so we can know their actual names.
So when we meet the candidates, let's just cut to the chase and go, okay.
What's your name?
Joe Parsons, we know you. Sit right there. Joey Milton, we know you. Sit right there. Now you, what is your name?
Yeah, we know your name is Brian. That's about all we know.
I think it's Farish, like Farish.
Yeah.
But it's PH, I think.
You think? If we get here to some completely different name, that's going to be something. But Joe, Joey, and Brian, let's just go with that.
Yeah, but everything needs to be equal, so.
That's why I'm saying first names only.
Oh, okay. Brian, Joe, and Joe. Great idea.
There we go.
That's why we pay you the big bucks. So meet Joey, Joe, and Brian.
There we go.
Or if you did that in alphabetical order, it would be Brian, Joe, and Joey.
Yep.
And we got to find a place to meet, but we have a committee working on that, and we'll broadcast that thing in the evening. It'll be a question and answer thing. There are those always when you do these, as you know, that wants to skewer the candidate. That's not the intent here. I mean, I'll say what I always say, and that is, if you want to skewer the candidate, nobody can protect their cell phone anymore. Just call the guy and skewer him. Don't do it on the radio station unless you're okay with us turning the candidate loose on you, and then that could get. Don't do that. Just don't. We're here to meet the people. Why would you skewer anybody? Why does so much? Sometimes I reach the end of the sentence and it still doesn't make sense. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yep. So let's call it a day, buddy. You look like you feel better. I think I'm feeling better. I talked to Sweet Sarah down in Texas. Sweet Sarah moved there some years ago to keep from marrying me in Oklahoma City. But we still chat from time to time. She had this stuff for a month. It just, not the whole thing, but hanging on, coughing up the stuff, thinking you're going to feel better in the morning, getting up feeling like warmed over death. Just so it goes on long, but it's difficult to get sympathy because, number one, nobody cares. Secondly, lots of people have it. So to go to somebody who's really feeling bad and go, hey, I really feel bad, is really pretty counterproductive. So just live with it, right? It's a beautiful day. Get out in the sunshine. Here's probably the best advice that I've got. This doctor, actually it wasn't even a doctor, it's a PA, said, hey, just deny all of your feelings. You want to go back to bed. The thing that will end this stuff quicker is vitamin D3, which you get out in the sunshine, or 6, or one of those numbers. As you know, algebra, not good. Math, not good. It's one of those D numbers, and it's sunshine. It's the sunshine vitamin, not to be taken artificially necessarily, but just get out in the sunshine. It is very seldom that I have come to you in the last 50, 60 years on the radio, which I've done that, but said to you, hey, it's January, what is it, the 12th?
Yes,
It's
12th.
January the 12th. It's beautiful outside. There's no wind in Northwest Oklahoma. Get off your couch, off the recliner, and get outside. I'm more talking to myself than anybody else, so let's go do that. We now return you to what we laughingly call regular programming.